Good morning. Slept up this hill and then lay by, of course. It was 17 degrees in the night. Crazy. And it's 17 degrees now. So it's pretty comfortable. Yeah, it's coming up to 7. So there is sunrise, and I'm going to be exploring, at least at the start, this town called Tibat. Which apparently used to be an old WWE World War II bunker or a base. Oh, they have a nuclear base there or something. I don't know. Some kind of World War II stuff there. So yeah, it's going to be a rainy day. So I'm going to explore that. Then probably head to maybe one or two more towns if they're recommended in Montenegro. Go to Skoda and hopefully sleep somewhere close to Tef. National Park this evening, because tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, I want to do some hiking in North Albania and the weather's good, so yeah, probably won't be a very exciting day today, but gotta make the most of what is available. If I'm just not bothered about cities, I might just sit in the car or find a nice cafe and just sit there all day, really, to be honest. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting day. I'm just down at the port, and it's quite nice. Very much newly built up. Some big brands. Yeah. Uh, but it's very quiet. Obviously, it's 7:30 in the morning, and I don't feel like they wake up early here either. So I'm just going to walk the promenade. There's a park called Large Town Park. That's its name. Nice and inventive. Maybe go to the museum that has the... It's not a nuclear submarine, but they have a submarine you can go into, so... Might be worth checking out, although I'm not really in the mood or energy to intake information right now. This definitely feels like they're like a sort of Monaco of the French Riviera, like the bougie town. You've got some big ass yachts, some nice hotels, cafes, restaurants, very nice waterfront. So yeah, definitely where the guys with the money come and chill out. It's quite a cool, well, pretty simple, but quite a nice little water feature, water fountain. This is a submarine, but the museum doesn't open until 9 and it's like 7:50. We'll have to wait an hour. I don't know how much the tickets are. I feel like I'll go into. If I really want to go into a submarine, I can do it with intent somewhere in the UK or anywhere in the world. Like I'm sure this is not the only one that you can go in. So I've seen the port. What else is there to see? So I'm going to move on to the next place. Might be one more town in Montenegro, then Skoda. That's probably about it. It's starting pissing it down. Look at it! I'm taking coverage under the street, but it's not going very well. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear. Not a good time. Anyway, I'm going to drive around the coast of Kotor a little bit, and then go to Satine, which is meant to be like a really important city in the Montenegrin history. So hopefully be a nice cultural experience, and then yeah, probably on to Albania. This is actually really nice. Like the road is literally on the water, which is really nice. And I decided to just park up here because even though it's raining, it's like kind of very nice. Like I don't know, but obviously nice being inside the car. with the heating on and shit. But like, yeah, it looks pretty cool. With the thunder rain. Okay, that's enough. You better leave me a message. You ain't done it for a year, but that ain't impressive. I give a fuck about success if it ain't success. Very, very nice. Like just driving around, just and calming. It don't matter if this part of the bay is definitely much more pretty though. I feel like with the mountain landscape, it's a lot more dramatic. I'm in the town of Cetinje, the important one. They do have a museum here and there and a few things to check out, but I can't be asked for a museum, I can't be asked to pay. I will check out a monastery though. Do like a monastery when it's Orthodox. So yeah, I'm just walking around the town here. Whilst it's dry, I'm gonna go to the monastery and carry on. There's not much to see when it comes to the towns of these Balkans, really. I don't want to shit on their culture, but it's like, maybe it's not as developed or as strong, maybe, or as kind of interesting as Western Europe, but then also I had a lot more energy, that kind of stuff early in the trip. Now I'm kind of ready to go home. Like, feels like a chore to try and read and take in more information and shit, so yeah. There it is, monastery, there's some other buildings. Basically the story of this city, it's historical because, or the significance because the ruler of Montenegro moved the capital to here when the Ottoman Empire was doing its invasions, but it only lasted a while because they eventually came here and took over anyway. So, yeah, monastery. Nothing special, but it smells amazing. Going some incense. And I've just crossed into Albania, last border on this trip, if you don't count the UK one, of course. No issues, straight through. Yeah, already met with some lovely scenery of the mountains. We obviously have the lake, Skoda Lake, but from the Albanian side. And that's where I'm heading, to Skoda now. Spend a few hours there walking around, grab some coffee, and then onto the mountains. My shoes got a bit wet from the all the showers today, so I've got makeshift dryer using the window thing heater. I'm going to stick it outside because it's pretty cool here. Skoda, I think that's how it's pronounced, city centre. Walked into the tourist information area and I asked her for recommendations for the town. She didn't really have any. She said basically it's just the castle and the lake, which are not in the city. But anyway, like I just want to spend a couple of hours here just chilling, so I'm going to find a nice cafe. There is a photography museum that I might want to check out, so, and I need to get a patch, so I'm going to have to stay with yourself soon. Fuck all here, bro. I just found a nice cafe and just drank a bit of coffee, Wi-Fi'd, caught up on the world a little bit. But importantly, I did buy a patch, and very cheap, €1 or 100 lek, and it's very, very small, or much smaller than the usual ones I get, so which is what I need because I know I'm going to run out of space. And then I also bought now I'm going to drive to Tech, if I pronounce that correctly, Tech, which has the national park and has the hiking. It's the mountains of the country, or one of the mountains. I think the main ones. Yes, because we saw some on the east side and central part of Albania. But yeah, these are the proper, or what you'd consider the mountains in Albania. So yeah, there's 2 hikes that I kind of got my eye on. Tomorrow the weather's going to be a little bit, it's going to be good, but only after like 11 o'clock. So I'm going to do a shorter hike tomorrow and then a big hike Wednesday, and then I booked myself an apartment for Thursday, and I can check in from 12, which is perfect. So I can have one final day and one night relaxing by the beach, chilling, and yeah, go from there. This is parking, bro. It is pissing it down, bro. Fucking so bad. Torrential rain. On a very dark road. I think it's 2 cars, but I'm not really too sure. At the moment, the quality of the road is pretty good. But I do need to, I think Tef is up the mountain, like, that's where the hike starts and shit, so yeah, it will be quite interesting to drive in these conditions up a hill, to be honest. There's no lights. I mean, I'll get up to where the hill bit starts, but it might be worth to just park up, have dinner, and hope for this rain to at least pass. Or Jesus Christ, I'll get software before continuing. This is crazy. Right, we are home. We're about an hour away from Tef, but we're going uphill, and it's fucking lightning, like, flashing every now and then, so no point in getting any further, I don't think. Like, I'm not going to achieve anything really. I'll just wake up early tomorrow, like I always do, and just drive. Yeah, near town, we're in a decent lay-by. We're on a hill, so the water won't collect here, so dinner, laptop, bed. And it's 11 degrees or something. Just had a massive jump scare as I'm fucking using baby wipes to give myself a baby wipe shower, literally scrubbing my balls. I see this massive light, like a flashbang everywhere in my eyes, and then instantly fucking thunder noises like right above us. Hopefully that means it will move away, but yeah, just bad timing. I was literally down there like, and then bash. I mean, that's not how thunder sounds, but you know. I was gonna Google like before when I parked up. Was like, oh, is it safe to be in a car during a thunderstorm and like lightning and shit? But I've got no signal here, so. But fingers crossed, that's the closest we will get to being hit by thunder, by a thunderbolt anyway. Now hopefully it will move away. won't just hover over me, is it?